Well, the worst that could happen is that your dog gets totally freaked out and can't believe what the hell's going on, and then you're like, I don't know what happened. These gummies didn't work. Well, of course they didn't work. The dog had no idea what the hell was going on, and then you drugged him against his will without even informing him of what was going on, and now he's losing his mind. What do you expect? So the number of people who have purchased CBD products for their pets in the last few years has absolutely exploded. And today we're going to talk about why I think that is, and what anyone who is thinking about getting CBD products for their cats or their dogs should watch out for, and how you can choose the best products. So there was a study done recently, and it showed that from 2018 to 2024, the number of households that purchased a CBD product for their pets increased from 3.8 million to 11.3 million. That's absolutely insane. Like, the number tripled from 2018 to 2024. And that makes any logical person ask, why would that happen? Well, I think the answer is pretty clear. It's because lots of people have heard that CBD helps with pet anxiety and stress and pain, and obviously they wanted to try it out. But the real question is, how do you know that it actually works? And how do you know that you're getting a product that's safe for your pet? Well, today, as an owner of a CBD business that serves customers who have pets who buy products from me, I want to tell you about how you can make the right choice. So the first question that a lot of people ask me is, how does CBD work for cats and dogs? And I always try to give them a super simple answer, is that it works on dogs and cats just like it works on you and me, people. Imagine, wanting to get high, which obviously a ton of people out there, maybe some of you people watching right now, you love getting high on the THC. But imagine for just a second that you got high on the THC, but you had no idea you were taking the THC. Like, be totally honest, how super freaked out would you be? Like, imagine for a second that someone you love and who cares about you gives you a little snacky poo, and then all of a sudden you are stoned. How freaked out will you be? Especially if you had no idea what the hell was going on, and no one had told you, oh, by the way, you're going to be really high in like 15 minutes. So naturally, your anxiety would shoot through the roof, you would panic, you would probably be panting and slobbering and drooling and thinking that you were dying and things like that, which is all totally normal, because in any other situation, you would be dying, because what the hell just happened to you, right? And that's one of the main things that I want to make sure that everyone here knows, is that you should not give THC products, no THC, to any of your cats or your dogs. THC is bad for dogs and cats because it induces anxiety. It makes them high and they don't know what the hell is going on. So I know a lot of you might say, well, okay, bearded man, what the hell's the difference? Like, if CBD will make them high too. No, it will not. CBD does not make you or your pets high. CBD and CBG and CBN help you relax. They relieve stress and anxiety. They help improve sleep, and they reduce pain. But CBD or CBG or CBN have no psychoactive effects whatsoever. So neither you nor your pet would get high from taking any of the other cannabinoids that aren't THC. Now, I've heard lots of stories about people who get like some THC gummies from the weed store, and they're like, oh, well, my dog would probably benefit from this because he's kind of stressed out, and like, I like taking the THC, CBD, CBG gummies or whatever, and so like, what's the worst that could happen? Well, the worst that could happen is that your dog gets totally freaked out and can't believe what the hell's going on, and then you're like, I don't know what happened. These gummies didn't work. Well, of course they didn't work. The dog had no idea what the hell was going on, and then you drugged him against his will without even informing him of what was going on, and now he's losing his mind. What do you expect? So obviously your next question is going to be, okay, well, how the hell do I know if I'm getting good products from a good brand and that there's no THC in any of these supposed CBG only products? Oh, well, that's super easy. All you have to do is do business with a brand like mine, Ron's Balms and Botanicals. I'm the owner, by the way. And my products are all 100% lab tested for purity and quality. And all of our products are 100% THC-free. So what that means is that you don't have to worry about your dog getting accidentally high and then freaking out and losing his mind because he doesn't know what the hell's going on. Whenever you use products like mine, you can know that your dogs and your cats are getting premium quality, totally safe CBD with 0 THC, so they're not going to have the negative side effects that you could get from potentially other brands that might have some THC in there, but you can never know because they don't get tested. Now, if you have any questions about this, or you don't believe me, or you want to verify for yourself, you can get on my website, ronsbalms.com. You can scroll all the way down to the bottom of the homepage, and you can see the test results section in the footer. And in there, you can go in and you can access the pet products, and the lab test results show that there's absolutely 0 THC in any of our products, all the way across the board. And that way, you can know that your pet's safety and their sanity are safe, and that there's no chance they're going to have a bad experience because there was a little bit of THC slipped in there. Now, obviously, if you have any questions at all, I would love for you to put those in the comments. If you've enjoyed this video or found it informative in any way, you can always leave me a like because that helps me a ton with the YouTube algorithm. If you want to see some more of my videos, because I make videos like this all the time, you can click any one of these. Like, I think there's going to be 2 of them right here next to my head region. And hopefully, I see you guys in the next one with more great information like this. Thanks so much for watching.